Said, why do you have to be beautiful? Have to be so beautiful. I'm live. Oh my goodness. So we're back. Okay, can I say bye to y'all?
Oh, sure. All right.
We're good? See you later? I think we're good now. Thanks for letting us have a little... Whoa! I hear me... Here we go. I'm hearing me on this phone call. Sorry, guys. Technology, man. Everybody's...
You're still in a 20-second delay, I think.
I know. Alright. So we're back. Huh? Lainey's got something to say real quick. Oh. So it is on. Alright. So are we going? I feel uncertain. So I'm going to play a song right now. I think we're live. Are we live, Lane? We are. We are live. Okay, goodness. Now you're going to have to watch it. Okay. This song is called Beautiful. And it is about Lainey. I was telling you about it. Let's just sing it right now. We'll get into it. And then I got a special guest. My daughter, Leela. She wants to sing a song for you guys. I told her she wouldn't do it. And that made her say, yeah, I want to do it, Dad. And I'll probably end up messing it up. But here we go. This is called Beautiful. Rode all the way down memory lane where 65 ends. Wonder how it feel to see the one that got away again. Hoping it might go down like that old town unanswered prayer my hero sang about on an old burn CD we share. Woo! Something on the interstate told me I was headed straight for your pretty storm. The hurt was still gonna be there just like your name on my arm. Even got real with a girl I chill with up in Chapel Hill. Told her you were gonna be here just in case my heart was still immobile. Here we go. I said, baby, why do you have to be so beautiful? That's right. I said, baby, why do you have to be so beautiful? Come on. There ain't no telling, girl, how long it's been since we did all that shopping. Probably 10 months, 27 days, something like that. But hey, who's counting? Oh, you know, just living that dream. Home is where the bus is. I can say time looks fine on you, but won't do it justice. Ain't gonna do it justice. Here we go. Say, baby, why do you have to be so beautiful? Come on. Say, baby, why do you have to be so beautiful? Don't think your summer's supposed to hurt quite like this. When you run into a girl you forgot you missed. It's like that space between us only made me numb. Thought I could just see you and be okay, but I'm not okay, girl. Tell me that smile on your face is so fake. And it's all coming back, coming back, coming back. Well, I just have to ask, have to ask, have to ask. Sing it in your living room. Here we go. Woo! Y'all sing it too. Here we go. I said, why do you have to be so beautiful? One more time now. I said, why do you have to be so beautiful? Beautiful. Yeah. Woo! All right. Thank y'all. So again, sorry about technical difficulties, but I'm pretty much just that guy that is guaranteed it's going to get awkward with, because that's just kind of how I roll. Ask anyone in my family. That's just what happens. But I have a special song. Leela, come and have a seat. Introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, I'm Leela.
Leela, like right before I started this, I was like, hey, you won't sing this song, but I love this song. What's cool is I think it was a good song to write when I had a 14-year-old daughter. It's about, accepting yourself for who you are. And I like, again, awkward comes back. I make things pretty awkward, right? Like, I'm not afraid to have an awkward conversation, right?
Not at all.
We talk about some pretty intense stuff, thank goodness, and that's because of her. She keeps those lines of communication open, even though you probably think I'm a nerd now. But anyway, I wrote this song with Kelsey Ballerini, name drop, boom, tripped on it, got up, still glad I dropped it. And anyway, we were talking about just kind of that competition that you feel on the socials these days, and kind of like the sins of comparison, if you will, and how it's just really hard to flip open the gram and be proud of somebody, because usually you're like, oh man, their crowd was big, or holy cow, that dude's shoes are sick. I wish I had those, or I wish I was selling more albums than him. And then in the meantime, I'm blowing up my socials saying, hey, look how cool things are going on. So I felt like she could probably relate with that at her age, and she kills this chorus. It's on what's the 8-track? Black Sheep, and it's called Acceptance Speech. So I'm gonna try not to mess it up. She won't. Leila, what's the first?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, here we go. No, I deserve it. Sometimes you gotta learn them. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. Do I deserve this? Full disclosure, I can be so insecure, wrapped up in all this, just a recovering validation-aholic. Yeah, sometimes I'm defined by the volume of a crowd's applause. I put my worth in their claps, are they loud or soft? Hooked up to that approval like an IV. Act like I don't, but I do care what people think. Speaking of, are these lyrics tight? Hey, at least I'm not in denial, right? Woo! Except for me, all my flaws, I gotta recognize all my wrongs. There you go.
I'm so humble and grateful to be accepting me.
Don't it sound so good? Woo! It's one of my favorite things to do at the house. Leila gets mad at me when I want to jam. Here we go. What's the second verse? To all the people I've wasted time comparing myself to, if I hate it, it's cause I was jealous of you. Just a reflection of my fear, rejection that I hear from my toughest critic, the mirror. Big shout to all the teams that I've been cut from, for showing me what I can get back up from. To the Grammys, I'ma keep on dreaming about you, but I'll be the same person with or without you. This goes out. Woo!
Every single tear that I felt, telling me that no one could tell me how to be.
Nah.
All my flaws, I gotta recognize all my wrongs. I'm so humble and grateful to be
Woo!
accepted.
To all the kids with guitars looking up at the stars, the answer is not a platinum record. The old me couldn't make it tonight, so accepting on my behalf is somebody better.
This goes out
To myself, and every single tear that I felt, telling me that no one could tell me who to be, except for me. All my flaws, I gotta recognize all my wrongs.
I'm so
Humble and grateful to be accepting me. Woo! Let's hear it for Leila. Yes! You killed that.
Thanks.
Killed it, man. Gave me goosebumps up and down. She's awesome. But I'll tell you a funny story is all of my kids, they to swear, no lie, they don't they never like really cared about, I mean they just think everybody's dad is a musician. So like it's nothing special. Like my briefcase is just my guitar, and honestly, no lie, now that Leila's gone, I can say this. When I pick up the guitar, they're like, "Oh, please put it down," because they just want to hang out. But it's crazy. We just moved next door to our best friends, Craig and Laura Cooper, and they have a son named Joshua who's pretty bad to the bone. building tracks. And now my kids think music is cool because we live next door to Joshua. So hey, I'll take it however I can get it. I'm freaking jacked. I don't care if it was me or Joshua. I'm a little jealous that Joshua had that influence, but hey, in that kids for you. But hey, thanks for hanging despite technical difficulties and stuff. I'm gonna consult my set list and see what else I was gonna jam for you guys. I had definitely got to do "You Broke Up with Me" and "Don't Let Her." Why don't we go to Leela's Stars right now while we're rapping? I like to sing about tough times, and the reason I like to sing about tough times is because I like to hear songs about tough times. Because hey, let's be honest, all the adults out there, life is a lot of tough times. So one of my favorite things to realize is that I'm not alone. That's one of the best things about music, is that oftentimes for some reason the sound of a song or a lyric of a song can legitimately put its arm around you and just say, hey, it's okay, me too. And so that's a special feeling. So I'm gonna sing a song about my days at Costco. This was thank goodness I even had a chance to write this song and put it out. But I'm a recovering alcoholic, and this was kind of started during those times when times were really rough. And I was working at Costco really early in the morning, and I would clock in about at 4 a.m. and my brain was always scattered as I would sit outside before I would clock in, and nothing was going on musically. There was no hope for me as a writer. At that point I was thinking, hey, best case scenario, I get to write, and somebody else will cut my songs, and maybe I can pay for my kids and provide for my wife like that. But nothing was happening. It was getting pretty sad. And anyway, Leela let me borrow some thumbtacks, and they were pink and purple and green and blue, and that's how we fixed the one car we had. We had one car, Lainey and I were sharing a Honda that she kind of brought into our marriage, and man, it was tattered and torn, and the last thing to rip off was the roof. And so Leela gave me these thumbtacks, and I'll never forget just reclining the seat and poking those thumbtacks up, and we called them Leela's Stars. And so this is kind of this song was written in, the song is about kind of the writing the song. I haven't sung it in a while, so pardon me if I fumble a lyric. I might have to stop and say, hey, what's that lyric? And so here we go. It's 3:42 a.m. Eyes bloodshot, yawning in my Honda in the Costco parking lot, waiting on the door to unlock so I can clock in early and stock the cooler till I swear I need back surgery. Wondering what the hell I'm doing with my life, wishing I was still in bed with my wife, scribbling lyrics on the side of a styrofoam cup. Do my kids need their dad to grow up, or keep chasing a dream that ain't making no sense, no dollars? Am I a failure? Or father help with the belt on my messed up ceiling? Had a bum thumbtacks from my 9.5-year-old daughter Leela just to keep it from coming down. Kinda like my tears when I count. Here we go. Leela's stars, sky ain't full, it's just the roof of my car. Leela's stars, sky ain't full, it's just the roof of my, it's just the roof of my car. Man, I wish this coffee had little makers in it. $11 an hour, that's less than 20 cents a minute. But hey, it's a gig and there's food in the refrigerator. It's time to get to work, but y'all, when I get off later, I'm gonna pick up this pen where I'm leaving off now, get back to this song and show my children how to never give up on something you love, something you want, even when your check engine light is on. The future don't look bright, but it's like it's all gonna be alright in the light of, here we go. Leela's stars. Sky ain't full, it's just a roof of my car. Hey, love stars. Sky ain't full, it's just a roof of my. It's just a roof of my pink and purple, green and blue. Poor man's decorations. All I saw was a bunch of thumbtacks. She saw constellations. It's gonna be tough to get rid of this ride when the world gets my gifts. Cause I don't think they make new cars. They come with love stars. Sky ain't full, it's just a roof of my car. Love stars. Sky ain't full, it's just a roof of my. I said it's just a roof of my car. Woo! Come on. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you. There's no one in here that's like, yay, way to go. Yeah, special moment, special song. Started it for real on a cup. I still have a styrofoam cup where I started that lyric, and I wrote Leela's stars, the sky ain't falling, it's just the roof of my car. And I was like, it's cool, I better write that one day. And thank goodness I was rescued. And I was rescued by a company, well, two companies really, but a company called Rare Sparks and a company called Smack. And I'm on Monument Records right now. That's what my label is called. But I was rescued by a guy, and his name is Shane McAnally. You might have seen his show. It's called Songland. He's a pretty big deal. And he just produces and writes and is a part of just hit records galore. And thank goodness he rescued me. Believe it or not, I met Homeboy in a Smoothie King. One day, I'm in a Smoothie King kind of in the beginning of the Costco days, and I was so desperate, and I vowed never to do this, but I tapped Shane on the shoulder and I was like, yo, I'm looking for a pub deal, what you think? And he said no, he said let me talk to my peeps and let's keep in touch. But man, he listened to my songs for about a year straight, and always critiqued me, always was attentive to me, which not a lot of people were at that time. I had been dropped by 2 record deals by then. So a lot of people were like, oh, ship has sailed, like Walker, don't know what to do with him. But man, on the questions here, somebody said, what's the best advice you've ever gotten? And, honestly, the best advice I get is not necessarily like something someone says, but it's how someone acts. And, I've written about people like that, like Craig. That song is some of the greatest advice I ever had, to follow Jesus and love like Jesus and let Jesus love you. That was great advice from Craig. From Shane, Shane treats a homeless person the exact same as he does, the CEO of the largest company in the world. And that's fascinating to me. Like, that's a gift from the Lord. Not everybody just does that naturally. I don't know about you guys, but I'm often tempted to be like, hey, what can you do? Okay, I'm gonna latch onto that. You can help me out, and I can help you. So that's probably that's gonna be annoying. So I try to follow that advice of Shane's example. But we put out a song. This is crazy, guys. We put out a song called "You Broke Up With Me." That was actually a song that I wrote from my heart back to the music biz. And it was kind of my way of saying, yo, nanny nanny boo boo, like now you wish I was signed to you as things kind of got hot. So, but anyway, just found out last night that this song went double platinum, and that's nuts. That's just crazy. If you know, I know a lot of people know my story and some of the trials we've had, but my wife and I, we set out in a good way. You know, I think when you set out on crazy dreams, you're probably going to do it alone. You probably, you know, so, and if you do it with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, y'all will be together. And something as crazy as a Nashville dream, I don't blame anybody for laughing at us. My songs were terrible. It was a miracle, to say the least, that I'm singing you this song now, and that it was double platinum. So hey, from Monument Recording, from Monument multi-platinum recording artist, which will definitely be my new title. Here's You Broke Up With Me. Let's jam it a little bit. Here we go. Ooh, hey, feeling good. Well, I got some coke in my bourbon, serving a room like Swayze. And I ain't drunk, I'm amazing. Yeah, I got that laid way back in my swagger. Expected feeling no pain. Now I'm at the top of my game. So you can't crash my party with your sorries and what always. Don't be raining on my Mardi Gras parade for a minute. I ain't even fixing to listen to your guilt trip and you're forgetting who you made that bet and didn't want me in it. I said, whoa, girl, simmer on down a notch. Ain't nobody making you watch me get my forget you on. No, girl, you can't touch my good as gold. I know it's difficult to see me on a roll, but hey, woo, you broke up with me. Yeah, what can I say, babe? You broke up with me. 2, 3, 4. Guess you don't know what you want till you see I'm moving on. Making lonely look like freedom, baby. Don't even act like I'm doing something wrong. If my song comes on and I get lost on that dance floor, somebody's arms, it ain't yours. You can't crash my party with your sorries and what always. Don't be raining on my Mardi Gras parade for a minute. I ain't even fixing to listen to your guilt trip and you're forgetting who you made that bet and didn't want me in it. I said, whoa, girl, simmer on down a notch. Ain't nobody making you watch me get my forget you on. No, girl, you can't touch my good as gold. I know it's difficult to see me on a roll, but hey, woo, you broke up with me. Yeah, what can I say, babe? You broke up with me. Well, I said for real, babe. I ain't trying to rub it in your face. I'm just breaking off a little cold hard truth. It is what it is, girl. Said you did what you did, girl. I'm just doing what a bachelor do. Here we go now. Darling, you can't crash my party with your sorries and what always. Don't be raining on my Mardi Gras parade for a minute. I ain't even fixing to listen to your guilt trip when you're forgetting who you made that bet and didn't want me in it. I said, whoa, girl, simmer on down a notch. Ain't nobody making you watch me get my forget you on. No, girl, you can't touch my good as gold. I know it's difficult to see me on a roll, but hey, you broke up with me. Yeah, what can I say, babe? You broke up with me. Woo. Yeah. Yeah, baby. So, 2 times platinum. It's a lot of records, if I may say so. That was crazy. We were really excited about that. So, yeah, and that song taught me a lot of things. You know, when we wrote that song, I didn't know. You know, my whole team, I think they would be honest and say we had no idea that song was going to be what it was. And that's the thing about music. Nobody knows till you put it out there. But I'm proud of my co-writers, Thomas Archer and Kylie Sackley, for fighting with me on that one. But man, it's why I have a job. Well, Shane and that song, and my man Rob, and my girl Marissa on my team. And anyway, a lot of good things because of that song. Pretty cool how a song can change a life and how it can infiltrate people's life. You know, that on the surface, that song is very light and you know, upbeat, very boppy. But one of my favorite reactions is when I would meet moms with their sons, like teenage sons, and they'd say, my son, had his first broken heart, and we listened to that together. So I thought that was cool because they'll remember that. But so this song is called "Don't Let Her," and this was a single I had out, and this song I actually wrote it in Scotland, and I was just missing my wife and kids viciously, and I just didn't know what to do with those emotions, so I pulled out my phone and began to text myself all the things that I love about Lainey that I don't know if she even knows I notice. Just her intricacies, just the little things about her character that really anyone could see if they were looking close enough, but I get to look close all the time. And so I started it out like that, and it was just a list, and then it became like, and if she does this, do this, and if she does this, do that. And I came across, and if she ever misses me, that line, if she ever misses me, and it turned it completely around. It turned the song on its head into a song that was kind of a letter to the person who might, take my place, if, God forbid, something were to happen to me. And I mean this song, I know Lainey well enough, and even if I wanted to not admit this, I know that if I was out of the picture, somebody would slide in, and that's Lainey. I mean, she's a catch, and so somebody would be dumb, to not come and do everything they could to win her heart. And hey, I mean, yeah, while it would be fun, like if I could somehow crash my own funeral if something were to happen to me and hear everybody talk nice about me, because that's what everybody does, I guess, at funerals or whatever. But if I could hear that and hear her be upset and stroke my ego a little bit, I think eventually I would definitely not want to see her sad anymore. So that's kind of what this song is about. I know you're probably wow, your head goes some really dark places. But yes, indeed it does. But it also goes to some really happy places. Speaking of, new song called Trash My Heart that I'm going to play. But here is Don't Let Her. This is for you and all you lovebirds out there. She always said with some effort, have it to me she would never fall in love again. What a waste. We always said we go together, but if I'm just half of her forever. So this goes out to whoever takes my place. She don't give 2 cents about money, likes a little coffee in her honey. Let her sleep late as she wants. Home is her favorite restaurant. Don't you dare come home if you hear me. But watch your mouth and your grammar. She loves babies, hates glitter. You better shave before you kiss her. And if she ever misses me, please don't let her. She's insecure about her legs, right? Something wrong with her head, right? Just tell her she crazy, even though she won't believe you. Best advice I can give you, brother, don't ever say she's acting just like her mother. Even though she does sometimes, it's gonna be our little secret. She don't give 2 cents about money, likes a little coffee in her honey. Let her sleep late as she wants. Home is her favorite restaurant. Don't you dare come home if you hear me. But watch your mouth and your grammar. She loves babies, hates glitter. You better shave before you kiss her. And if she ever misses me, please don't let her. Make her feel better. Say something funny, say something about the weather. Tell her wherever I am, I'm good. And if she thinks she can love again, she should. Understood? Orchids, that's her favorite flower. Don't ever watch The Office without her. After church, she gonna talk And her favorite season is football. She don't give 2 cents about money, likes a little coffee in her honey. Let her sleep late as she wants. Home is her favorite restaurant. Don't you dare come home if you hammer. Better watch your mouth and your grammar. She loves babies, hates glitter. You better shave before you kiss her. And if she ever misses me, please don't let her. Woo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're clapping, let me add this out again. I'll just say thank you out of habit. I don't know. Hey, it's better than grabbing a beer for me. But man, I just want to say thanks to anybody out there who listens to what I write. I promise. You know, you may think this is surprising, but the nature of this beast, this music biz, is not always a safe place for an artist to be free and to speak his mind and to express his feelings. But goodness gracious, I am fortunately on a label, and I have a team that they will accept nothing else. Anytime I try to aim somewhere else, they just go, hey, that's not believable. We know you. We know you're crazy. We know that you're a roller coaster of emotions, and we want you to bring the truth. So this next song is case in point. Like, they applaud this type of specific writing, and I'm gonna tell you a little story about one of my sons. His name is Chapel, and he is as cool as his name is, and he reminds me of a chapel because people are drawn to him, and we're not that clever. Like, we didn't name him that. As a matter of fact, I wasn't a believer when we named him, so I wasn't thinking of churches. We actually got his name from the movie For the Love of the Game, and I was just a big fan. I love that movie, and the dude's name is Billy Chapel, and that's where we got it. And anyway, Chapel's a stud, and he's awesome. And one of my favorite things about that kid is that he's nothing like me. And that was a great, that was a great lesson. See what I did there? That was a great lesson for a dad of his first son. Because when honestly, this song says we had an ultrasound, but Lainey and I never really found out. We found out when the kid came out, and we saw his privates. And but anyway, Chapel came out, and we were like, it's a boy. And my wheels began to turn. I envisioned him, taller than me, running like a 4.3, 4.4 40, squatting 560, which I never was like a big squatter or whatever. But I just saw him representing me well, for the world. And what's funny is he does that in a completely different way. And I could not be prouder of him. But we just have different interests. And it was really good for me to go, okay, sons are not, they're not for me to find more worth in. And I gotta admit, it's still hard. I still, I let Leela sing with me, and you can bet I'm super proud. I see her, and I'm like, yeah, see what I did there? And that's so dumb. So sorry to my kids I do that. But that's kind of what this song is about, is Chapel and I's differences. And it also is about his first basketball practice. So hope I don't mess this one up. This one goes out to all the boys out there, whatever. Chapel, saw you in that ultrasound, pictured you hitting jacks and breaking tackles. That's my boy, top 10 countdown. Taught him everything he knows. Went home, put a football in your crib, baseball on your bill. Only 20 weeks alive, and I was already trying to live vicariously through you. I'll never want to do that to you. Hadn't occurred to me, maybe you won't be an athlete. You might not like sports and want to be a mathlete. And if that's the case, I ain't gonna treat you like no black sheep. I don't care if you never win a track meet. Chapel, little apple, fall as far from the tree as you need to. My love can reach you. Chapel, little apple, fall as far from the tree as you need to. My love can reach you. Well, I remember taking you to your first basketball practice. I thought I was Coach Kirk. Said, come on, man, loose ball, you gotta dive. Mama said, chill out, Dad, he's only 5. After practice, I was so pumped to talk hoops. Said, come on, chap, what'd you think? How'd you do? You said, Dad, did you know that there are 274 light bulbs in the scoreboard? I said, nah, man, I didn't. And then it hit me, our dreams might be different, but Chapel, little apple, fall as far from the tree as you need to. My love can reach you. Chapel, little apple, fall as far from the tree as you need to. My love can reach you. I love watching you when you don't know I am. Lost in your own little Lego land. So focused on your crazy creations. Man, I wish I had your imagination. Chap, wouldn't change a thing about you. I mean, who would fix the PlayStation if you didn't know how to? For real though, better work on that dribbling. Nah, just kidding, here we go. Chapel, little apple, fall as far from the tree as you need to. My love can reach you. Chapel, little apple, fall as far from the tree as you need to. My love can reach you. Come on. Yeah. Hope some dads and some kids out there can relate. So I think I don't know how much time I have left, but I don't want to mess up and not play my new single, and then maybe, who knows, maybe I'll jam something after that, but I don't really have anything amazing after that. But I'm so excited to play this song for you guys. I think upon first listen, no one's gonna hear what I'm about to say, but this song was very, I don't want to say we aimed, but I intentionally thought less. You know, my intention is to stand on bigger stages and to try to be a light for as many people as the Lord allows me to share his light with and his love with. And I sometimes think that maybe that means saying something very meaningful, or singing a song like Chapel, singing a song that pretty much makes me cry, every time I hear it. And I think that's false. I think that's my misconception, and that's me belittling the power of the Lord through music. I think God can use all songs, any song, bad songs, bad words, terrible songs, for his good. And I'm not saying Trash My Heart is a bad song. I prayerfully went into writing this song and thinking less than I normally do. I wrote this song with many, many, many co-writers. It's kind of funny when you see the co-writer section on this song. It's just going to be for days. But we had a great time writing this song, and I think that's what you hear when you hear this song. But anyway, I don't want to be long-winded, and I don't want to miss my opportunity to we get to go till 8:30. Oh my goodness. So we have so much time. Maybe I shouldn't play Trash My Heart right now. But anyway, this song is very, very special to me, and it feels a certain way. That's what I was trying to say is, music has always amazed me. How, for instance, Billy Joel's song, In the Middle of the Night, that song, that has nothing to do, the lyrics have nothing to do with my dad. I don't even know if my dad's heard that song, but I hear that song and I think of my dad, and it gets me emotional in some way. But so anyway, my point is that I wanted to kind of eliminate me and my thoughts and my ambitions. Like, hey, let me show people how smart I can be, or how thoughtful I am and deep, and remove that from the equation and put something out, really just to move somebody's soul. And lo and behold, this song I think is kind of what a lot of people could use right now is less preach, more escape. And so anyway, I hope people enjoy this. This is my new single called Trash My Heart. I'm going to say my favorite line is, girl, I'm so holiday into you. I get into that. I feel that. That's one of those, like, I felt that when Walker Hayes said. And now I'm talking about me in the third person. But here we go. This is Trash My Heart. Here we go. Woo! Hey! Baby, you don't need no reservation. That mini bar and me are waiting. Jump on that bed like it's vacation. Do not disturb goes without saying. I'm just saying, if I'm just a week into you, girl, I'm so holiday into you. Do you wanna trash my heart like a hotel room? Use my love like you're passing through. Let that TV drop out that window. Make 'em wonder what you're doing to me next door. Trash my heart like a hotel room. Steal my kisses like it's free shampoo. Don't be careful with me, baby, just get reckless. Yeah, you can't even leave before the continental breakfast. Trash it like a hotel room. Like a hotel room. Go on and trash it like a hotel room. Room service, outrageous. Lipstick on the pillowcases, up all night like we in Vegas. Housekeeping, they gon' hate us, but I won't hate it if I'm just a week into ya. Girl, I'm so holiday into you. Do you wanna trash my heart like a hotel room? Use my love like you're passing through. Let that TV drop out the window. Make 'em wonder what you're doing to me next door. Trash my heart like a hotel room. Steal my kisses like it's free shampoo. Don't be careful with me, baby, just get reckless. Yeah, you can't even leave before the continental breakfast. Trash it like a hotel room. Like a hotel room. Go on and trash it like a hotel room. Here we go. Hey! Said if I'm just a week into ya, girl, I'm so holiday into you. Do you wanna trash my heart like a hotel room? Use my love like you're passing through. Let that TV drop out that window. Make 'em wonder what you're doing to me next door. Trash my heart like a hotel room. Steal my kisses like it's free shampoo. Don't be careful with me, baby, just get reckless. Hey, you can't even leave before the continental breakfast. Trash like a hotel room. Like a hotel room. Go on and trash it like a hotel room. Like a hotel room. I said now trash it. Woo! Man, you definitely, I could definitely play that song for hours upon hours upon hours. It just feels good, and I hope, I hope people respond to that, and I hope people feel something. I hope you want to dance. When we play that song, when I play that song at home, I don't know, the kids, their heads spin off, like they literally just want to jam, and that's a good feeling because they don't always love daddy's songs, but yeah, a lot of people are like, hey, your kids think you're cool, and not the case, just a dab. But yeah, Trash My Heart is out. Go and spin that. Call your local radio station and tell them to play some Walker Hayes. Speaking of radio stations, I don't know if I can remember the words to this song. I'm really missing my band. And I'm not, playing songs every night. And so that's a good way to forget lyrics. But I have this song called 90s Country. And growing up, I was not a country fan, honestly. And what's funny as a writer is I didn't really care about lyrics growing up until I met Lainey, my wife, and she was into words. And she would totally listen to deep cuts on albums. And I was fascinated. I was like, no way you actually listen to this track. Because I had Hanson's CD, but all I listened to was Mbop. But she was like, no, check out this other Hanson. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't like Hanson, but I did. I liked Hanson a lot, and I'm not ashamed about it. I'm a sucker for big old Mac Daddy hits like that. But anyway, my friend Jeffrey Huey, one day we got in his Mazda 626, and he said, yo, you want to hear a good song? And it was Chattahoochee. And I was like, dang, I don't even care what genre this is. Like, I love the Pyramid of Cans and the Pale Moonlight down by the river on a Friday night. I just love the phrasing of it. And then I got where I wasn't embarrassed to be like, yo, yeah, I do dig some country music. And then eventually I was just all in. And 90s country were the first like lyrics that I paid attention to. And so I strung together this song. Man, strawberry wine. Let's see, I really might mess this up, but I appreciate y'all helping me with this song. This was a good one, and did good for us. And again, I might mess it up. Strawberry wine on your lips got me amazed. How about you let this cowboy take you away? Give me that wink, I'm gonna give it right back. You know you like it, you love it, you want some more of that. Hey, you make me smile like I did when we were radio kids, catching that countdown on Sunday, all the way to one, back when it was, do you love me? If you do, check yes please. Girl, you know you think my tractor sexy. Got me spinning like that jukebox junkie, making me feel like 90s country. Hey, woo! Shake it if I dare you, queen of my double, my trade. Million songs I could list you, but I'm just gonna shut up and kiss you. Hey, here we go. Well, you see that water tower? Girl, we can dream on it. I'ma paint your name in John Deere green on it. I cross my heart, I ain't no walk away, Joe. I'm about to get you to the church on Cumberland Road. And we'll get sweeter with time, just like that bottle of wine. Might be a little dust on it, but won't it taste so fine? Just like you. Hey, do you love me? If you do, check yes please. Girl, you know you think my tractor sexy. I'm sold to the lady in the front seat, making me feel like 90s country. Shake it if I dare you, queen of my double, my tread. Million songs I could list you, but I'm just gonna shut up and kiss you. I said nah, woo. You made me feel like, here we go. Well, you know you're beautiful, don't act like you don't. Ain't settling for no burger and no grapes, no cone. Not tonight. Do you love me? If you do, check yes please. Girl, you know you think my tractor sexy. Well, I ain't in it for your daddy's money. You made me feel like 90s country. Shake it if I dare you, queen of my double wide trade. Million songs I could list you, but I'm just gonna shut up and kiss you. Baby, don't be stupid, you know I love you. Blame it all on my roots when I turn up the 90s country. Ooh, yeah, 90s country. So yeah, some of my favorites from the 90s include Tim McGraw for sure, Alan Jackson, Kenny Chesney snuck in there with She Thinks My Tractor Sexy. Had to do the math on some of those and make sure. But I want to play a couple of my. I had a couple things out that y'all really supported called Quarantunes, and yeah, I mean that was really just, we knew a lot of people, would be at home, and we wanted to just service, my fans and not leave y'all hanging. And thank goodness, again, my team, they found ways to allow me to put out more music than most artists would, maybe on my level. And for that, I am so grateful. And especially songs like the one I'm about to play you, Super Weird. As I play this song, sometimes I hear it and I go, man, I'm really just judging in this song. But I feel like it's a thought we've all had, and it's called Sad Lady in a Range Rover. And this happened, not one person, but as I would observe, people, shopping at Costco, there were a lot of wealthy people, and sadly, they weren't always happy, and so it was a big, I don't know if juxtaposition or like, I don't know, it was the dichotomy of our differences, meeting at this place every day. It was just interesting to be like, oh, she's sad, but I was like, sadly, I don't really feel sorry for her, and I feel like that's bad, but that's how I feel. But yeah, there was kind of a cliche of a type of person that would show up, and I'm the same way. I'm sure I'm that same. I'm a different cliche. But anyway, this was kind of something I observed, and I just wrote about it. And again, Shane and I wrote this. I wrote it with Jimmy Robbins. It's called "Sad Lady in a Range Rover." I hope it makes people think, and I hope I don't mess up the words, because the words are good. But here you go. Black rims on a white Range Rover, red lips on a platinum blonde. Prom queen, but high school's over. Even Rolex time rolls on. I work at the Costco she shops at. Seen her in the lot where she pops at her all like confetti. Pours white wine in her Yeti. Why so sad? I think I recognize her from rehab. Here we go. Ooh. She's on drugs and diamonds, y'all, but she's still searching. Broken just like I am, just a more expensive version. Yeah, Jesus paid for both of us, but Jesus, I don't know, it's just we're being here in the lowest tax bracket, feeling sorry for somebody in a ride that's sick. Ring's gotta be 3 or 4 carats, no tears, but I know she cries. Even waterproof mascara can't hide the blue in her eyes. Housewife is really just an actress, trying to make her and her life look attractive. Straight out of Stepford, couldn't smile even if the Botox would let her. Why so sad? I think I recognize her from rehab. Yeah, that's definitely her. Hey, she's on drugs and diamonds, y'all, but she's still searching. Broken just like I am, just a more expensive version. Yeah, Jesus paid for both of us, but Jesus, I don't know, it's just we're being here in the lowest tax bracket, feeling sorry for somebody in a ride that's sick. Feeling sorry for somebody in a ride that's sick. Hey, yeah. 150K rolling down the street, but life is harder than those leather seats. Same hurt, different cancer. Maybe money is not the answer. So maybe money is not the answer. She's on drugs and diamonds, y'all, but she's still searching. Broken just like I am, just a more expensive version. Yeah, Jesus paid for both of us, but Jesus, I don't know, it's just we're being here in the lowest tax bracket, feeling sorry for somebody in a ride that's sick. Sad lady in a Range Rover looks happy till you look closer. Sad lady in a Range Rover looks happy till you look closer. Woo! Come on. Thanks for indulging me and listening to that weird song. But again, I appreciate my team allowing me to share my inner thoughts, even if they may be wrong. Again, I don't like hear that song and justify that my feelings were correct. But what's cool is that I was allowed to be honest. I'm going to share with you just, while I think this is fun, as we'll go from very serious and pensive and I think deep. And then this is a song that's not so much. And I wrote this song in response to some haters. And I wrote this song with some of the guys from Old Dominion, and they were kind enough to write with me. And I had a hater, and this hater was getting on my nerves. And I hate that I let it affect me, but it did. And but the thing about this hater was that there was a sense of humor he had that was both witty and worthy of acknowledgement. I mean, the things that he would write about me were truly clever and funny and quirky and out of the box. Most haters, you're not this, you're not that, you look like this, whatever. Just kind of stuff that I can make fun of myself for. Where this guy was just really funny and bold and off the wall with the things he said. But I got with the guys from Old Dominion and I said, hey, I want to write something back, to this guy. So let's hit him where it hurts, and let's talk about his girlfriend. So we did. So this song is about homeboy's girlfriend. I read what you wrote underneath my video, and I tried to let it roll off my shoulders. But I'm a sensitive cat, and when you diss me like that, I get a little frostbit by your cold words. I don't know, I guess I just hoped you think it was dope. But no, you wrote, and I quote, so that song, it made me throw up in my mouth. Ouch. Said I get it, you don't dig it. Well, it's alright, cause I said guess who the way your girlfriend does. I said I get it, you don't dig it. Ain't no big deal, bro. Yeah, but for real though, woo, your girlfriend does. Hey, here we go, everybody. You know your girlfriend does. You know your girlfriend does. You know your girlfriend does. Hey, hey. Hey, I'm just a dude with a guitar and a lute, trying to raise a little roof with my music. I don't like you, but I hate that you don't wanna shake it with your girl when she works out to it. I don't know, I guess I just hope you think it was dope. But no, you wrote, and I quote, said I went buy that song with Monopoly money. Hey, that's actually pretty funny. I get it, you don't dig it. Hey, well it's alright, cause I said guess who the way your girlfriend does. I said I get it, you don't dig it. Ain't no big deal, bro. Yeah, but for real though, woo, your girlfriend does. And so does your mama. Just kidding, but not really. I hope it grows on you and you love her like she loves my Willie Nelson cover of On the Road Again. See what I did there, bruh? I said I get it, you don't dig it. It's alright, cause I said guess who the way your girlfriend does. Woo! I said I get it, you don't dig it. Ain't no big deal, bro. Yeah, but for real though, your girlfriend does. Everybody in the house, sing it to you, come on. You know your girlfriend does. Woo! You know your girlfriend does. Woo! You know your girlfriend does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. You know your girlfriend does. Woo! You know your girlfriend does. You know your girlfriend does. Yes, she does. your girlfriend does. Woo! Come on. Man, I love singing that song live. It's fun to get some back and back, eye contact with a dude with his arms around his girlfriend, and see if I can get him smiling. Because if I can't, then I'm always like in the parking lot. I'm like, oh, where's homeboy? He probably following me out, trying to beat me up. But man, I got some other ones left, I guess, that might be good enough to play for you guys. I might just play Trash My Heart again, because I'm gonna say that and see if Marissa texts me and says yes, you can do that. But I'm gonna sing a song again. With the in the social world today, I think a lot of times you tend to go to your greatest moments and achievements and funniest stuff to post, because social places is where that's where you brag about your life, and you love it when people are like, oh, you're so pretty, or you're at this award show, or whatever. But Lainey and I do fight a lot, and we're not afraid to admit that. I feel like I don't want to be like a marriage counselor and say like there's a healthy amount of fighting, but I'm worried about Lainey and I's marriage when we don't fight, because then I'm like, it doesn't feel worth it, and that's the scary place, is when we don't argue or we don't fight. So actually, I don't really mind fighting, but we were in a fight when this song, kind of the idea came to me. And one of the songs that reminds me of when Lainey and I moved to Nashville is the song Anything But Mine by Kenny Chesney. And that song reminds me of the year we moved here. That song was really hot then. And so anyway, Lainey and I when we were moving, there was a time where I was on one end of a couch and she was on the other, and she squished me against the wall. And we always remember that, and that's what I picture when I hear that song. And one night we were in a fight, and we were doing that thing where you see who can be the quietest, because you actually want to act like, oh, I'm not even fighting with this, like not even do it, I don't even care enough to fight. And we were doing that thing where maybe you might sing along to a song, and if the dog had been with us, we were in a car, but like normally if the dog would have been there, this is where she will ignore me, but she'll be like, oh, Bookie Wookie, and start talking to the dog. And now, of course, in my mind, I'm like, you're doing that thing, where you talk to the dog. And she knows she's doing it. She knows she's talking to the dog, and she's saying, I don't like you, but I like the dog a lot. But anyway, we were in the car, and this Kenny Chesney song came on, and I was like, shut up, because I didn't want to feel happy. I want to sing a song that we both didn't connect on, like maybe even a song that I liked that she didn't. And so I changed it to another country station, and that Anything But Mine song was on there. So anyway, yeah. So we So I said, shut up, Kenny. And then the next day I went and I wrote this. You gotta be kidding me, Chesney. Every time I turn the ignition, you're on the radio again, and in the shotgun of my vision, there she is, where she was, but she's not. Thanks a lot, man. Ain't like my heart needed your help in the breaking department. Yeah, she already got that taken care of. Here we go. Ain't no offense, but shut up, Kenny. Leave me alone. Keep your songs to yourself. Why you gotta sound just like she felt when your stuff was the stuff we drove around to, and even your sad songs were fun to make out to. Come on, Kenny, man, I like your music, but I hate the way, I love the way it hurts when I listen to it. I know I need to rip the radio out the dash, but I can't. Damn, shut up, Kenny. Ooh, shut up, Kenny. Ooh, Kenny, please, leaving your new tracks hurt. Your voice is like a mean time machine, and it goes backwards. Ain't a station you ain't on. Need to change it, but I don't really want to. I just keep loving her and hating you. Shut up, Kenny, leave me alone. Keep your songs to yourself. Why you gotta sound just like she felt when your stuff was the shit we drove around to? And even your sad songs were fun to make out to. Come on, Kenny, man, you know I like your music, but I hate the way I love the way it hurts when I listen to it. I know I need to rip the radio out the dash, but I can't. Damn. Shut up, Kenny. Ooh.